Despite the Kenya police being on the spot following the death of Albert Ojwang while in police custody at the Central Police Station, the so-called disciplined forces are showing no remorse or regard to human life whatsoever. This video clip recorded along Moi Avenue during today's protests captures two police officers assaulting a young man going about his mask-selling business. Despite the hawker visibly raising his hands in surrender, the two police officers rained blows on him before one of the officers shot him at point-blank range. Efforts to trace the officer who fired the near-fatal shot have gathered momentum, with close-up images granting Kenyans a clear look at the officer seemingly with no remorse whatsoever, roaming the streets of Nairobi in the company of his colleagues after the heinous act. With the incident sparking outrage among Kenyans, the National Police Service, in a statement signed by its spokesperson Mushiri Nyaga, have condemned the incident, saying the police officer in question has been arrested and will be arraigned in court. The statement, however, does not give details, including the name and service number of the rogue police officer. The disturbing incident comes at a time when the police service is under sharp scrutiny over cases of brutality and death of Kenyans in the hands of the police, most recently being the controversial death of Albert Ojwang while in police custody. The senseless act by the two men in uniform occurred during protests by hundreds of youth in the capital, who are calling for not only the resignation but also arrest and prosecution of Deputy Inspector General of Police Eliud Legat over Ojwang's death right inside Central Police Station. Despite calls for the youth to shun the planned demonstrations amid threats from a section of the political class, the youth in their hundreds made their way to the Central Business District to make their feelings known, a fierce battle between police and protesters ensuing. It was a cat-and-mouse game along Moi and Kenyatta avenues as protesters pelted stones at the police. The uniformed men forced to lob tens and tons of tear gas canisters to disperse the huge crowd of protesters. The exchange between police officers, goons and the protesters lasted for the better part of the day, the relentless youth vowing to soldier on barely 1 year since the June 25th deadly reject finance bill demonstration.
Leo ni rehearsal, Thursday ni rehearsal, Tuesday ni rehearsal, Wednesday sasa ni big day.
Demonstrations. Ian Keitane for K24 Evening Edition.